Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. So, today I'm going to be working on the Thargoid community goal. The plan there is to hopefully make myself some money. I'm currently sitting in the top 10%, which is not too bad at all, and I'm in my jumper conda, ready to take myself out there, and hopefully kill myself some scavengers, and pick up some bits and bobs and some stuff and some things. So, let's have a look to see who we've got in the chat so far. So, Nuke, Finn, a badass. Flynn and Black Rose, how are you guys doing today? And as usual, guys, let's see if we can get ourselves an early few likes in there. So please do hit the like button nice and early, and we can get ourselves going. Jar Rockers, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, I'm in my wonderful, I say, jumper conda, about 50 light year range. Hopefully should get myself in there, and certainly in today's live stream we'll be interested to hear what people have to say about whether or not we should be destroying these things. So totally open for discussion on that. Hey Timothy, how's it going, man? Now this is actually going to be my last stream where I use my T-Flight. My X-52 arrived finally today, so I need to going to be filming the unboxing for you guys, and also doing, I guess, kind of a bit of a mini review type thing. Nuke, I don't know if that would help. Maybe? I guess maybe a little bit. One thing I just need to make sure we do. Cool, right, let's get this going. Black Rose, no you don't, because what you're picking up is materials and data, so you don't need to worry about all that kind of stuff, so that's absolutely fine. Yeah, Timothy, that's the thing. I don't know whether or not this would class as killing aliens or not. It's a bit of an odd one, but there you go. Hey Shiv, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I need to sort this bleeding star thing out again. Okay, Tim, I will do. Yeah, Finn, I'm definitely going to be doing the unboxing and review. I've got pretty limited natural light in my flat that I live in, so I need to kind of wait for it to be nice and bright, I think, and then I'll definitely be able to film it. So that'd be good. Hey, Kurokenshi, how's it going? Mevian, the majority of my money. I made most of my money, being honest, when 17 Draconis was a skimmer slaughter paradise, which obviously is now over. Frontier fixed that. And what I say, fix, not nerf, because it needed to be fixed. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, I guess Quince is the other place. But community goals are really helpful. I made a few 100 million from there, and yeah, community goals are fantastic for making money. I can definitely recommend them to people, especially newer players. Hey Zen, how's it going? Now, my chosen alien site that I'm heading to is actually the one that we first visited and was first discovered. So I feel like it's a good place to return to. You know, that was yeah, about us. Have I tried any bounty hunting? Yeah, that's one of the main things that I do. In fact, it's one of my preferred aspects of gameplay. Warped Gamer, good stuff. Hopefully it's working for you. But yeah, a badass. I do a lot. I've actually done this particular community goal, and I have made a ton of money from it. So the bounty hunting community goal finished. I managed to finish in the top 50% just because I wasn't particularly like participating in it that much. But yeah, did okay. Did okay. Game Uplet, how's it going, man? Warped, you'll find it's going to slow down quite a bit after. Once you start going up the ranks, it really does grind to a halt. Hey Miguel, how's it going? I'm doing alright actually. For a Monday, I was feeling a bit rough earlier. Just kind of like really tired and headachy. Had a nap, 4 hours, and woke up feeling quite a bit better. Or I would not have been streaming. So yeah. What isn't a grind in this game? Is that a serious question? Hey Habib, how's it going? I'm doing pretty well. Just taking part in the Thargoid based community goal, because it's not... It kind of jumped up like quite quickly with the progress on it to that kind of 50% mark, but then it just slowed down. So I'm currently sitting in the top 10%. Probably trying to keep myself there. What engineers give grade 5 lasers? Well, good noodle. Your best bet is to check that out on Inara. So inara.cz. And go to the engineers section, and they will tell you a bunch of stuff about who does what materials they need, where to find upgrades. Cheston, I am doing the, well, I guess the Thargoid based one, which is this week's CG, where you need to go and collect the unknown ship scans, unknown ship data, whatever it is, the unknown organic circuitry and all that kind of stuff. Hey, divided reality, and yes, space. Very much so, lots of it, all the space. But yeah, at the moment, it's looking to be quite a nice little earner. It's about halfway through-ish, I'm in the top 10%, and I'm on to make 17 mil, so not bad. Not bad considering it involves no skill, very little in the way of chance, and all that kind of stuff. Flynn. They are not going to be adding new engineers, so... Oh no, that was slightly different. So there wasn't a Palin CG for that. They wanted missions where they would be giving. You have to go and pick some stuff up and some all that stuff. You have to go and pick up the unknown resins, or you get a mission when you go there and stuff like that. So that was that one, but it wasn't a. There was a CG for data, but not for these things, these bits and bobs. And it's the Alliance who are finally getting involved and asking us for stuff. Divided, pretty much. I think that's a speculation that they have living ships, but Thargoids themselves are insectoid, where they have multiple limbs, exoskeleton. So yeah. Hey, Uncle Chunk, how's it going? Intouchable, what's up, bud? Ultima 9999. I heard TARDIS will be added to Star Citizen in a future unspecified patch. Well... No, Flynn. The reason why I know that is because, well, basically, FDev went and said so on the forums. So people spotted that on certain websites, eddb.io, looking at you, there was new engineers in there that we haven't seen, about 10 new engineers, and actually everyone started to kind of lose their mind about it a little bit and go crazy. I had even edited a video, put one together talking about it, saying what I thought they might do, and then suddenly Ed Lewis came on there and he went, sorry guys, just let you know, this is from old code, we have no plans to implement these at the moment, they won't be put in 2.4, we just want to manage your expectations and let you know. And yeah. But yeah, guys, please do remember to hit that like button, start us off nice and early, and show some love for the stream, yo. If you like. But certainly with the... No, we don't have 10 more engineers. Fake news, fake news. We've got no more engineers coming. We can only assume that the current engineers will be opening up what they can do. Or even then, there is a full chance. What we need to remember is there could just be new weapons. There may not be new engineering. There just may be new weapons. So you get anti-Thargoid weapons that you can use, and then you can engineer them with the normal upgrades. Which I think could potentially be the better method of doing it. Or that blue symbol, that is the Falcon de Lacy symbol, so it's like the ship brand. Which, I don't know. Flynn, I think you're possibly going a little bit full-on tinfoil there. But no, I don't see them adding any new ones. At all. But yeah, new engineers, different names will be added. Don't think so. Not unless they decide to kind of overhaul what we're already doing. Tim. I'm not sure. I mean, I imagine they must do, but also at the same time they're changing their model and their subscription model, aren't they? Well, I say subscription. The purchasing model on Elite Dangerous and Horizons. So they could well be putting them in, and because obviously the Thargoids they have spaceships, don't they? So I imagine that would work. But without engineers, don't know. Do not know. That's an interesting one. Unless engineering isn't the gate for it. So unless, like I say, it could be new modules but don't need engineering. So maybe we're looking at everything completely the wrong way. So it could be new modules, new weapons. Alex, what is the best engineer? I don't think I can answer that. The most useful one for me has been Felicity Farseer, where obviously you can do your upgrade, increase your FSD, and really just, for me, super useful for transporting around, I think, because he's got that level 5 upgrade for it. Palin is pretty handy, he's just miles out though, and yeah, he does the grade 5 dirty drives, which is pretty handy, but not the be all and end all. Obviously he does do some FSD upgrades as well. I think that's level 3. Grade 3 is it? But definitely looking forward to the beta this week, and I will be streaming that on Thursday when it goes live, which is going to be pretty handy. I like that they're choosing to do it on one of my normal streaming days. Should definitely make things easy for me. You know, I have not really looked into much of the characters behind the engineers. Yeah, when it's in the beta, I always play an open as well, so that should be fun. Oh, Tim, that's a pretty good jump range. The Anaconda I'm in now only has a jump range of 50, so to be fair, I probably should be in my DBX, but the reason why I'm not is because I can put so many more SRVs on this thing. That's a good point, actually. I wonder if I've got any synthesis materials at all. I've literally got nothing. Awesome. Yeah, but my recommendation is if you're not a Horizons player, you really should be. Well, Tim, I don't know if you've seen, but one of the guys I stream with regularly, Mini, he is all about the maximum jump range stuff. So if you've got a jump range like that, then you could well be in the competition for the absolute highest jump range. Yeah, I'm going to be doing another open play beta live stream. That should be fun. We'll see if they get involved with the engineering madness. And yes, I will probably invite Ghost Giraffe along as well. See if they're around. But I do know that Mars has said he's pretty busy at the moment with family, so we'll see how that goes. So Kukenshi, the first part of the beta is going to be closed for those who have purchased beta access. Then it's going to close for a few days, and then they're going to reopen it. Oh wow, creepy sounds. Flynn, that's basically it, yeah. Because it doesn't involve any time cost or any worry like that, I'm just all up for it. And it should make for interesting content and watching for you guys. Could have sworn this one had more structures. Oh dear, crap thrusters are really going to start showing here. Alex, no I'm not. I'm part of a, I'm independent. Like, well and truly, with my, I guess, in-game factions, with player factions and stuff. We have our own Discord server for the Zencast, which is the podcast, semi-regular, very irregular podcast that myself and Peroxim do. But we don't really get involved in the politics of the game. A few people have suggested that maybe I should get involved and start a player group. I can only imagine we'd call ourselves the Seekers of Zen. But being a YouTuber would essentially put a huge bullseye on every single one of our systems, planets, and all that kind of stuff. So maybe not. Unknown fish. Really? Unknown fish? So yeah, I didn't actually like shoot any of these until I really got involved in this CG, when it's essentially you're encouraged to. So I feel like you kind of have no choice. And money. Because like I said in my video talking about it, I'm all about the monies when it comes to Elite Dangerous. I kind of play the mercenary role. So if you want me to do something, you're going to need to make sure that you give me some credits for it. Yeah, that is what they do. They always have one engineer that has all the upgrades available, and you can just go absolutely crazy. I bought like 5 Corvettes in the last one and engineered all of them slightly differently, which is quite good fun. Okay, we have a good start. A good start. But yeah, so anyone who's watching, have you guys been taking part in this community goal? And if you have, what made you decide that it was okay to kill scavengers? Where do you guys draw the line on the interaction with Thargoids? No, you don't want unknown wake data, but we do on the circuitry. Kind of interested to know what other people think, because you've got this real opportunity ahead of you where you could really get involved as part of the storyline, and I can't bring myself to turn down an opportunity to take part in Thargoid content. Yeah, Tim, you could be right, and Shiv, yeah. If you're after just making money, then that is still going to be one of the best ways to do it. 100%. But boy, is it boring. So skill bags. The scavengers are just dumb machines, so why not? But are they? Fair play, Flynn. Fair play. Well, Black Rose, there is actually a spreadsheet that the Conan research group have put together which lists all 218 sites. So, definitely, you have the facilities out there for you to be able to find them. See, now what I should be doing really is collecting engineering components, but I'm a little bit reluctant to do engineering leading up to the game update, so I don't know. Well, yeah, Alex, that's the thing. So we don't know whether or not they are going to be friendly, but they have spoken about there being gameplay where we won't be friendly, or we could be friendly. It's going to be a choice. See, Tim, here's my thing. They're called scavengers, not repairers or repair drones. So I think these are old bases that have been dug up or discovered recently. And well, the scavengers are literally doing just that. They're scavenging for materials, collecting the useful things that they need, and just basically getting on with it. Or they could be automated, and that's just all it is. But hey, Anna-Wraith, how's it going, man? And Luke, yeah, all is fair in love and war, as they say. Good Noodle, I'm definitely going to say frameshift drive, 100%. Well, I'm definitely going to say that these are Thargoid tech, and I think they are collecting it for Thargoids. That said, the community goal, you're going to be collecting these things and giving them to the Alliance. So we're essentially scavenging for the Alliance. Yeah, then they're not. They can't do. I don't see how they would, because after, especially with the whole fact that there's going to be Thargoid content for non-Horizons owners, that to me would indicate that it's going to be open to everybody. Flynn. It's a deal. And Alex, yeah, the CG is available on Xbox. It'll be on all platforms. Now, one person did say that by taking part in this CG, we're essentially causing war with the Thargoids. And I don't know, I feel like it would be a little bit, I guess, you kind of get it being tricked into doing it. Yeah, Anorath, it's well and truly still in progress. Oh dear, getting beaten up by scavengers. I think there'll be some planet-side content and some non-planet-side content. The same way you've had the bases, and then at the same time you've had the hyperdictions, as well as the distress calls and so on. Well, you know what, Flynn, I feel like no one's losing out there, so sure. But they definitely will be putting engineers in there, so I think you're gonna be winning that one. Hey, Obligator, how's it going? Haven't seen you for a while. Cheeky little reminder, everybody, please do hit that like button. So I've currently got, is it 63, 60-ish of you guys watching, but only 22 likes. Can we do something about that? Game up, Let. Well played, sir. Well played. I'd consider humming the Mario music, but knowing my luck, it would I'd somehow get a copyright claim for it. Doesn't make sense, but knowing my luck, it would. Nah, Flynn. It won't be embarrassing if I'm just letting you kill me in a DBX. If I'm just letting you do it, that's one thing. Hey, thanks, Alex. But yeah, I'm not sure. I really am not sure what the content's going to be like. And obviously in the beta we're not going to find out what any of the Thargoid stuff is going to be like, because they have confirmed that there's going to be no Thargoid content in there whatsoever. Oh, scalebags. I will say that it is, when you first run out of ammo in an SRV, that is super surprising. It's just like, oh, that happens? Yeah, Black Rose, I know what you mean. Like I said, I think it's going to be down to personal interactions, and I would I'm really on the stance of I'd rather experience the peaceful gameplay first, then go back and, if I have the choice, start fighting at that point. Because, like I said, it's always better to be friends with someone and then betray them than start off and try and rebuild a relationship. Good stuff, Nuke. Obligator, you're on the Discord server, aren't you? So send me a message, and if you haven't done it, join the Zencast Discord server and we can have a chat. And a Wraith. They done blow up my Federation friends. It's war. Yeah, Black Rose, that is true. We may not have to choose at all. We might be able to get the best of both worlds. Which would be fine, and acceptable to me as well. Both are fine. Oh wow, this thing is really running away. Okay, go. Alright. Yeah, Flynn, that's basically what I said. Or double war. Not just one war, double war. Oh, I really wish that I'd brought cargo racks with me, because I could be each loop that I do around the structure, I could be collecting meta alloys. Damn. Rookie mistake. But yeah, the Discord server is full of daftness and ridiculousness, that I can guarantee you. We've recently had a Jar Jar Binks problem there. A little bit too much Jar Jar, which is, to me, is pretty much any Jar Jar. But there's been a bit of that kicking around, but I think we've managed to get rid of it. I think our Jar Jaritis has been cured. I'm probably going to make the mistake of mentioning it, and when I look in the Discord, it'll be there. Obligator, it's the one in chat and Wraith has just put up. I know Kurikenji. I don't know about that entertaining word. And I feel like I've just been tagged in something which is Jar Jar related. If I have, there's going to be trouble. Damn you, Nuke. Phoenix. No. 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 Damn you guys. Damn you. But yeah, like I say, we had a bad case of Jar Jar, but yeah, I shouldn't have mentioned it. I should not have mentioned that. Jar Jar Apocalypse. Yeah. Cool, Alex. I was wondering who that was. But yeah, Obligator, get yourself in there. Send me a message. We do. And yeah, Game Uplet, they do. They just constantly keep respawning, which is basically, as long as you got the ammo, you just keep collecting, and that's literally what I'm going to do. So once I'm fully stocked up on Thargoid goodies, I'm going to head back, turn in, and go from there. But yeah, Flynn, you're not wrong that Zachary Hudson is the Donald Trump of ED. Mainly in looks more than anything. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, Nuke, I am going to... Oh, pop the old wing beacon on for you. Should be interesting to see what the scavengers do when they're being shot at by ships. Because if they don't... Or they just kind of like freak out, because their range on their weapons is really, really short. Oh, okay, Nick. Gotcha. So they don't do anything, apparently. That is fine. Honestly, I feel like in today's stream, very little can go wrong. You know, I'm at this point where I just shouldn't have said that. Where I feel like it'll all be fine. Hey, Tyson Anderson, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream and the channel. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I kind of realised I'd made a mistake. Something always goes... It's me, something goes wrong. And also, guys, don't forget my my pledge to make sure that I will always dock with flight assist off on live streams as well. So it's something to look forward to. Yeah, yeah, Nuke. Suddenly I thought I got mothership appears. It's like, you've been killing my kids. It's like, oh no. And yes, Thargoid's a southern, apparently. The more I think about it, the more I think what could possibly go wrong. Thargbillies. No, Kurikenchi, I'm not. It only arrived today. I've not had a chance to set it up or anything like that. I did want to film the full-on unboxing experience for you guys, so I'm going to be doing that probably tomorrow. So from tomorrow I will be using the X52. I need to do a little bit of a desk rearranging so I can make use of the suction cups that it comes with. But it is taking a lot in me to not open up the box and be like, oh my god, this is amazing. I'm really holding myself together, trying not to be like a kid at Christmas. Oh, really? Really with this? Yeah, I did choose an insanely far out place, so I would apologise for that, but I'm not sorry. Well, Kurikenchi, you see, I've got a cat who loves boxes, and as soon as it's open, that's it. It's the box is no longer mine. Anyway, the thing is, you say that, but it would be totally fine. It would be pretty awesome if they did. It's one of those things where, you know what, there's nothing bad that can come from this. Yes, Clive. He probably won't make lots of noise until We're only another half hour or so. Oh, slow down. See, now I did consider the X56, but I looked at it and I just thought it was a little bit too much of a jump. Yeah, and I'm feeling nothing but love down a Wraith. Nothing but love. Oh, Michael, that sounds rough. Caliban classic. Man, I love Macross as a series. I thought it was fantastic. Oh, scavengers, what are you doing? Go home, you're drunk. Game upload, do you mean the Farragut cruisers? Because no, I don't. But I'd be okay with giving it a go. But I just think it'd be too much, it'd be too big. It wouldn't have any real, I feel like, good gameplay elements to it. I don't think it would add anything to the game particularly. I feel like it possibly could be too much. Because what would you do? Like, how much would it cost? Would you be able to upgrade it? How much would the rebuy be? How would you earn that amount of credits without performing obscene amounts of exploits and grind? Like, it would have to be worth it. Hey, but old Peculiar, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, but that's once you've got the ship. Like, once you have the ship, yeah, great, wonderful. But you need to get the ship in the first place. Michael, I am on HIP 19026B1C. Get that? Good. Short planet names. Nah. It was like, kneel before the Farragut. Little do they realise I don't have any guns yet. Now, I'm going to bring it back around to these structures that we've got. What are they? So, you know, I'm driving around this place, and it's all rather aggressive and pointy looking and organic. But it comes down to what is it? I'm sticking with the thoughts of base or some kind of staging type place, but it's just really unusual. Okay, Flynn, no worries, man. I will still be here. Anorith has been confirmed as being crap. Yeah. People have taken pictures in daylight and they've looked slightly different because of the lighting, and also they've taken pictures of ones that are on very similar planets, but they're different planets and they're different configurations. So yeah, it's definitely not. They are people doing it for upvotes on Reddit. But no, certainly some of the nodes, they read like it's been infected, definitely. But as for whether or not it's a ship, not sure. That's one thing that I've never really understood with the combat in Elite Dangerous, especially the war and civil war states. It's like, why do you decide that you're going to turn up in one particular point in space and decide you're going to have a fight there? It's kind of like, hey, I'll meet you behind the back of the bike sheds. Just a very, very odd idea in my mind. I was like, hey buddy. Oh, hello. Oh, anyway, I was just saying about the conflict zones, how it's very odd that you decide to fight in one particular spot. And how it's a little bit like a, oh, well, I'll meet you here for a fight. You just wouldn't turn up, would you? You'd be like, okay, cool, we'll meet you here, and then you go and blow up their bases instead. Or at least that's what I would do. I'd be very crafty about it. Hey Nuke. thanks for coming up. You say it's called Honor, but does Honor win fights? No. Like, all's fair in love and war? Oh, out of ammo. Okay, so yeah. Love that. See, I'm not really worried about that, because I'm just going to go and change SRVs. No, I don't have the materials for synthesis. And you say it's all gone wrong. It definitely hasn't, because I've got another 3 SRVs. So it is all good. Just swapping over. Yeah, Garrus, I guess. Petty factions fight petty ways. Yeah. I just feel like there's a very... it's kind of that whole... you know, if you're in a fight with someone and you kick him in the nuts and then you win, then it doesn't matter because you won the fight. Oh, okay. Fire support. Yeah, nuke. It does still drop mats, so it's all good. Yeah, see, Caliban, that's what I'm talking about. I 100% agree with that. It's all about that, you know, you only have to win one fight if you win it well. Underground scavengers. Sort your shit out, FDev. Which we feel they do by releasing updates. So, there you go. Game outplay, it depends what you're doing. PvE, I'm going to say prismatics are fantastic. PvP, then you're probably going to want bi-weaves and focus on your resistances. That'd be my opinion. As particular, mainly, I guess, a PvE player myself, I'm going to say that... Oh, there we go. Prismatics work, but not every ship is going to be suitable for it because the recharge speed of the shields is so slow. So that's worth remembering. Whilst they do have increased power, and when you upgrade them, they do, you can have some of the most amazing shield tank ships out there, but what's the point if your shields never come back up again? Oh, that one's glowy. For a Python, yeah, in that case, I'm probably say with a Python you could probably do prismatics. Pythons are kind of quite tasty little ships, and they put out a lot of firepower for a smaller one. Yeah, Phoenix, you say that, but Cascade or Shock Mines will definitely sort that one out. But yeah, no one ever seems to have those weapons when they fight Chris. Right, where are these? Well, I learned very, very quickly when I was in my Corvette and he was in the Sidewinder and he took my shields out. And I was like, oh. See, Ultima, that's due to the weight or the mass of the ship. So if you can equip a high... Oh, this one. Oh, because of boosters. Yeah, that would make sense. Well, that was the thing about the FDL. People were talking about it shouldn't have as many utility mounts as it does. I don't know. I'm not... I mean, I have an FDL. Do I fly it? Not really. I use it for practicing fixed weapons, but... I like my Corvette. They seem to stop respawning. This is a problem. Oh, no, they haven't. That's cool. Nah, we're good. We are good. No need for a relog. Yeah, I thought this definitely works. As far as ways of grinding out the CG. Now, Phoenix, you see what we need to do is we need to focus on Conan Exiles because of the new update this week. That's what we need to do. Science option to hand in the CG data should be in the context window. Scale by ASUS, it should. Whoa, whoa, whoa! With the T's. What's that about? Welcome back, Flynn. Well, Anaraith, that's crafty. Logged. I will remember. I'm going to be repeatedly leaving the doors open in Conan now. I need to places with your stuff in, though. How about that? Yeah, I wouldn't actually do it. I think we know that. How much have I picked up so far? I had about 500 space when I arrived. The data. Oh, it's about 91. Wow. Yeah, Andrew's right. I do use OBS. Yeah. I just want to say how ridiculously overpowered the weapons on fighters look on planet surfaces. Like, versus anything apart from fighters, they just look crazy. Yeah, the Expo will be interesting. Very much so. I'm still kind of waiting on full confirmation of the streaming slot, which I'm now starting to get kind of nervous about. But plenty of time to go. Why do I get the feeling that you're going to turn up with loads of t-shirts saying Platter on or something like that? Yeah, anyway, so I have, well, if they've contacted lots of people who, I don't know, they call it their what do they call us? Like some term for people that are at the front, like the I just can't remember the term. But anyway, they sent an email out saying, hey guys, do you want to stream from it? And I'm like, yes, I do. And hopefully I will get a slot where I stream from the Expo. Yeah, Tiger. I don't know if it's not ambassadors. That's not the word that I'm looking for. Pioneers. That's what they said. Pioneers. There you go. And yeah, so there's that. So I could potentially be streaming from their booth, which I'm really hoping happens. Like, because that'd be amazing. But I must manage my own expectations and be sensible. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be there 100% either way. So if anyone else is going, then we can definitely coordinate a Zencast meetup. But yeah, Flynn, I didn't answer your question. The answer is, I don't know why it's so good. So, plaster. Flynn, I'm hoping that was a bit of a typo, but also quite a funny one at the same time. See now, when you say link my OBS stuffs, what do you mean by that? Like, obviously hardware makes a difference. Settings wise, I say I'm running it resolution at 1080 and also 4400 is the bitrate, and that's basically it. Yeah, well, Phoenix, that would be pretty awesome. That would be an insane full-on meetup. That would be, like, I know, a reason to get absolutely hammered, I guess. I would drink for that. Anyway, that's fantastic. If a man needs reminding about his wedding, that's probably not great. But yeah, Nuke, definitely this is speeding things up with the whole collecting, definitely. So that's much appreciated. I'm not sure you'd be able to say like a, oh yeah, and by the way, it's going to be for it's in London, different country. Obligator, catch that, man. I will see you soon. And Flynn, thanks for dropping in, bud. I will catch you later on. Yeah, because it's the whole, you know, big party and stuff. Hey, Buzzard. Yeah, I am expecting that to happen. But at the same time, I just feel like it's not going to be an effect. I don't think anything is going to count at this point. Maybe once 2.4 goes live, then we may find ourselves in that situation. But I don't think so. I just don't. I'm not sure. Yeah, Phoenix. I don't. It probably isn't a matter of trust. It's the. Is this a good idea? Hey, Opus, how's it going? Oh, is Anaraith being the voice of reason? Because I feel like if Anaraith is being the sensible one, then we got some problems got here. There was some stuff around, I think. There we go. Buzzard, I think at this point it's pretty much all but triple double confirmed. And Nuke, I hereby grant you the title of Thargoid Butcher. To be fair, Opus, that's still going to get you a reasonably decent kind of point. But yeah, the CG is pretty repetitive, but at the same time, I feel like because of that, I stand a really good chance of being quite high up on it. So, I know. I would love to be the top 10 for a CG. It's a goal. I think Thargoid Thrasher would be a good one. Skill bags, I mean, it's well off being completed, like way, way off. So it should be absolutely fine. You are at the right place, right? Goid Thrasher. Have you seen it before, scale bags, or not so much? Pinecone, how you doing? Hey gang, how's it going? And Kurakinshi, I will catch you later, man. Deputy Nukem, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Just can't see the button. Gang, the X52 has well and truly arrived, but I'm not using it at the moment. Just not yet. Thargoid Thrasher. Nice. It's like, well played. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going? Yeah, gang, it didn't get lost. I just haven't had a chance to get it all set up yet. So when I do, I'm going to obviously tell you guys my control settings for it, and yeah, do a little bit of a review compared to the T-Flight. So kind of your budget HOTAS versus something more premium. Smoke Monster Lost or just Lost? I don't know what Smoke Monster Loss is, but no, it just this is the case of, oh yeah, it's on its way to you, don't worry, and then it doesn't turn up. Entity Games, yes, I have seen Obligator. He was telling me about a new game. Oh, Smoke Monster. Right, now I'm with you. Now I get you. Yeah, I never finished watching Lost. Because it got boring. I kind of have that habit where it just got too old and confusing, and it was a little bit like, you know, what? Obviously I know the twist, but just a bit, I don't know, weak. Oh, not the tea conversation. Hey, NC, thanks for subscribing. Are you involved in... Let's have a look. Was it the Atomic Winter? Yes, Entity Games Atomic Winter. So yes, definitely. Definitely, yes you are. You'll need to tell me more about it. Because I am always up for trying out new games and stuff, so... Whoa, Phoenix, you can't just throw shade at me like that out of nowhere. That's pretty rough. I have a passport that says I'm a very real Brit, thank you very much. If you don't drink tea, you're a fake Brit. What's British about tea? Ah, right. Got it, Unikum. That makes sense. I'm not a fake Brit, thank you very much. Put it in the Book of Plato. Well, isn't the Book of Plato for Conan? Right? Is fake Brit like fake news? No. No. No, it's not. It's different. One's fake, the other one's just like something else fake. There's a lot of carnage around here. or the yeah, Commander Plater's ship log. Well, Phoenix, if you're going to start the log of Commander Plater, here we are. Do it. But yeah, Nuke's doing most of the work for me. He's a good lad. Shiv. Wrong type of log? Yeah, wrong type of log. Oh, none of the good stuff there. Lots of unknown carapace, which is totally useless at the moment. But I feel like nothing in Elite Dangerous exists for no reason. Yeah, we do like puns. I don't remember saying that we didn't. Some of the lighting over the horizon. Yeah, it's good. You can really see the galactic plane quite nicely. You know, guys, I just thought we were above poop jokes, you know. Aspect. Oh, Phoenix, now we're talking. Oh, Bikini, you drank tea in your bottles as a toddler. I don't have any words for that. I can only assume you're from somewhere like Yorkshire or something like that, because you'd have to be to drink that much tea. That's a good point, Nuke. That's a good point. Yeah, guys, I'm going to talk about... Actually, yeah, it's a good point. My opinions on AMD Vega is... What's the point? Oh, Peculiar from London. Okay. Yeah, I just think it's going to have insane amounts of power management issues for lots of people. It's going to be hot as well, because it's going to have to run hot with that amount of power going into it. There's no way it can't. Definitely AMD, they offer the more budget minded people something, a card, and a powerful card of that. It's not. It's just they already knew what Nvidia could do, and instead of doing one up, they did one to the side, and that was it. Which is a bit. I figure that's a little bit disappointing. It's like, even though you know you could potentially do better, you already know what everyone else is doing, but you still decide to do the sideways move. But yeah, Alex, Ryzen is actually a really good alternative, definitely. Especially for content creators, those people need to render videos and stream. That's good. Okay, Nuke, you can go for it. Anyway, you make it sound like you're having loads of weddings. Which, I mean, dude, you should only be really having one at a time. Hey, Shivakis, how's it going? Oh yeah, Mormons. Good shout. Yes, Anarath, much better. I mean, what you don't realise is that Anarath is actually a sugar baby, and he's married loads and loads of rich old spinsters, so that when they pop their clogs, he can just get all the money. That's his plan. He's looking to become a full-on playboy. Yeah, but like a black widow, but would be a black widower. Anyway, looking to be. Is that like you actually are? Not a prenup in sight. Oh, Nuke, this is not working remotely as well, is it? Or is it? Oh wow. Apologies for background noise. It's that time of night, apparently, where they come to collect the rubbish, apparently. It's good. Oh, but you guys are trying to take on the world together. It's super cute. I mean, guys, I don't mind presiding. I am all about equal opportunities, so if you want me there to officiate the wedding, I am more than happy to. Yeah, Anarath, you need to, and you've got to make sure that you're not writing your wedding vows whilst you're on the Orca either, being all like, I haven't written my vows, what can I say? Phoenix, you're spending $9,000 on your wedding. Okay. Yeah, especially if Oxy turned up, that'd be pretty bad. Yeah, Proxim, he would be the wedding barge killer. See, to me, I know. I tell you guys about my wedding, but I have to turn around and get a nod from Mrs. Plater before I mention anything.
Huh? Sorry,
I was going to say that, talking about one of the guys getting married, I was going to say about he's spending $9,000 on it, and I'm like, oh well, okay, well I'll tell you how much we spent on ours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, would have spent $8,000 on the chapel. What? Oh my goodness. Yeah. My wedding cost me. I think it was like £23.50, and it was the probably the best value anything I have ever paid for. But yeah, £23.50. No.
Absolutely cheap.
No. I will explain. So I love that, but I want everyone to get over the shock of it. Like, here we go. People are like 23, like going mad. £23.50, and total, yeah, that was the total. I mean, not including it. I guess I bought a suit, she bought a dress, so there's a little bit more in there. But we're talking like the actual wedding day itself. Yeah, it was £23.50. Absolute bargain. Absolute. Migloak, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Oh, man, I really need to remember to start restreaming. And I'll tell you why it was that much. So my wife is American. So before she moved here, the grand plan was that I'd save up a bunch of money, and we have this big old wedding. And then when it came to live somewhere, we would then have to save up the deposit and go from there. And actually what I decided to do instead was we used what was going to be the wedding fund on buying a flat instead. But obviously we still need to get married, partially for visa purposes, but also because we actually wanted to, more importantly. And yeah, here we are. Was it 2 years and 11 months later, and we're still married, and like I say, great value. And we had what was called the statutory wedding ceremony, and it was you walk in and you're like, hello, one wedding please. So yes, I wanted to get married. I know, right? But yeah, we did 3 years of long distance before Mrs. Plater moved here. So Caliban, I had the pulse laser of weddings. Rapid fire? But yeah, so to be fair, we had only 2 guests, which was we did want more, but it was all quite short notice as well. So, and at the same time, yes, we got married on the Monday, and on the Friday beforehand, the flat sale went through, and so literally, I became a full-on adult over the course of a weekend. Ooh, that sounds weird. So, yeah, flat sale, and then on the Friday, and then on the Monday, married. Done. Never look back. Like I said, £23.50. Bosh. You've been dating girls since you were 13. Since you were 13? That's mad. Uh-oh. Oh, that's where things went wrong. Yep, Shiv, you're not wrong on the me being efficient. That's how I roll. For me, anyway, I think efficiency is one of the most important things in anything. And Phoenix, you're 21. Blimey. Yeah, Anaratha, I feel like we are. But yeah, so all I need to do is get my wife knocked up to complete the adulting set. In good time. Getting married at 21 though, Phoenix. Okay. And you're spending that much on your wedding. Plater Junior confirmed. Phoenix, it really isn't, trust me. efficiency has its exceptions. Ah. Hey, Philip, thank you very much for the donation, man. Much appreciated. Well, I haven't streamed since Thursday, and there was one then, but I've just kind of been just quietly leaving it up there. Sorry, Mrs. Plater, what did you say?
I said we already have a Plater Junior. His name is Clive.
Yeah, yeah. Like I say, we already have a Plater Junior called Clive, and he's a cat. So you guys know him. He should start probably perking up and making some noise fairly soon, I imagine. But yeah, guys, we are how far away from the Elite Expo? Well, I said 47 days to go on the donation goal. I will kind of give it a gentle mention, actually, and that's because I'm after a camera and a mic, and I've actually found what I hope to be a decent value is the important word, wireless lav mic as well. So hopefully that means that I'll actually be able to do some walking and talking and stuff, and actually attempt to do a professional job. Clive is far more manageable than a child thing. No, because he's literally hit his absolute limit of understanding. You know, I talk to him and he just stares back at me and he tries to work out what I'm saying, versus a child where they can at least say, why? And then you have to explain, no, actually, you know what? Clive's fine at the moment. That's okay. Hang on, wait, Phoenix, you have a kid as well? Ah, Alex, Elite Dangerous talk. Whew. When do I think 2.4 will be released? I am going to say probably just after the Expo. That's my guess. Anna Wraith, you say that, but Clive is a house cat. He doesn't go outside, so he wouldn't know what to do. He'd just sit there looking very bewildered, blown around, and probably just meow some more. Yeah, so it seems to be in two spots where these things are spawning now, which I think could be down to where Nuke's parked his ship. Paradox Games, HO4 Stellaris. Okay, Shiv. Enjoy the pub. Oh dear. We say Paradox Games, HO4 Stellaris. I've not really played any of them, to be honest. What do you mean, like, are they like 4X games? Is that what they are? Because you say the Paradox. I don't know that term, so. Oh yeah, 4X. Gotcha. I find them not as interesting as I want to, typically. I played some what, that thingamajig, I'll get the name again in a minute in my head. Galactic Civilizations, I played that, And it was, yeah, I like the ship design aspect of it, but I found that the combat was not very interesting. Like, I could do with it if it was more RTS like. But yeah, Paradox, I've not played any of their stuff, so. So I filled my data up, which is probably worth mentioning, and so I've still got a 300 space in the inventory, which it feels like it's taking a long time to fill. Now, are you guys trying to convince me to join you guys in voice chat? Because I feel like it's going to be a mistake. Ah, scale bags. No! That's annoying. So does that mean that I'm wasting loads of time by doing this? You don't have anyone to imitate Jar Jar. So is that literally just what you're doing? Back and forth, back and forth? Because if it is, there's going to be trouble. Oh. Hey, buddy. Must be close to dinner time, mustn't it? Oh, Alex. That's rough. Well, buddy, you've still got 20 minutes to go till dinner time. 20 minutes. He just looks at me confused. Like, what is this time concept? Oh, Alex, no. You can call Peter if you like, but they'll just go and put him down because he's a healthy animal. That's what they do. Oh, there we go. Wow, that was smooth flying. Right, so I'm going to quickly talk about tomorrow's stream. What do you guys wanna watch? What are you guys interested in seeing? Oh, unknown carapace, don't want that. Player unknowns. I don't have player unknowns, so I will not be playing it unless they give me a free copy, because I refuse to buy it. Because it's not really my type of game, so there you go. Oh, Phoenix. I am looking at I've got a game called Galactic Junk League, which I really am supposed to play, because the developer contacted me and asked me if I wanted to. And I kind of like, yeah, sure. It is free to play, but worth looking at. Apparently, it's a combination of Minecraft and Elite Dangerous. At least that's what they say. What? No Man's Sky 1.3. Well, at the moment, where it is on sale as well, I keep looking at it thinking it looks quite interesting. like finally it looks like it could be worth playing. Although that multiplayer in quotation marks is just, what is that about? Like, I feel like they don't really know what they're doing. Fable 2 had that whole multiplayer thing going on like ages ago, so yeah. And now No Man's Sky, like, yeah, we've given you multiplayer just like you wanted. And it's like, no, it's not like what anyone wanted. People wanted to be able to shoot each other and stuff like that. Guys, I've no. You're talking about bushes. What? No Man's Lie. Yeah. Oh, it's like one man's lie, which is, you know, that one man being Sean Murray. See, now something I do want to actually mention is, anyone else notice that the beam lasers, oh, I didn't want to pick that up, on the fighters sound like the don't share bushes. Not a bad rule to live by. But yeah, the lasers on the fighters sound like the proton packs from Ghostbusters. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that at all, or if it's just me. Yeah, David, go to Quince. That is the quickest way to make money at the moment. I'm hoping that will change and we have better options. Different, better, more interesting, gameplay-oriented money-making options. That's definitely what I want to see. The good one or the Sony one? No, the original. Original. Because original is always best. I can think of very few times when that isn't true. But yeah, Alex, I was never going to say the new one was good. But yeah, so is there a particular genre of game people want to see me play? I don't do horror games particularly, just so we know. So I feel like you guys are probably going to say that because I brought it up. Yeah, there is literally no point in playing Conan, because it is just gonna, it's all being reset in like 2 days. Day of the Tentacles on sale, is it really? Solitaire or Minesweeper? I could do Solitaire, not Minesweeper. I would probably blow myself up. Repeat. Actually, that would be quite funny. Yes, but yeah, I definitely will be streaming at some point Conan, starting just after the wipe, and we do need to come up with a plan, because we kind of have a clan-ish, the Zencast clan, that we definitely need to come up with a plan for. There's a few of us who've got Conan, and we need to get involved. I think Anawraith, Proxim, Nitya, Kurikenchi. Yeah, we've all got it. So we do need to really get involved. Oh, and nuke as well. So there you go. Phoenix, you need to do it. We need more people. I'm quite insistent on people following rules. As is Anorath, because we got totally raided, and that sucked. Like, I mean, like, obliterated. I'll make a Jar Jar in the sand. Don't worry, that's what I'm worried about. Yeah, Anorath, me neither. I just can't do it. I just cannot do it. It's so upsetting. Building dream caves. Mystery type game. Yeah, I can do that. Well, these seem to be the only ones that are spawning now. And I'm out of data space. So I'm literally relying on certain things to spawn now. This is starting to get annoying. Organic circuitry. Ooh. Oh, Alex, it's the I will make it legal. But yeah, let's call the prequels what they were, other than exceptionally racist. The accents in there were awful. And I said it before, all you have to do is Google George Lucas's reaction to Episode 1. And when it happens, he afterwards he's like, I think I may have gone too far. And all the producers are like, what do we do? How are we supposed to fix this? How do we make it how do we make it good? Hey Clive, you just need to chip out, mate. Oh yeah, I may have gone too far in some places. I'm going to be streaming for another 10 minutes. Phoenix is going to be. Yeah, Clive does there. Because I pretty much taught him how to meow in the way that he does. Oh god, yeah. I don't like sand. It's coarse, it's dry, and it gets everywhere. Some of the weakest dialogue of any Star Wars film. But, you know, delivered by an exceptionally wooden actor. Yes, Clive, I know you agree. Yeah, good old George. Man knows what he's doing. Man knows how to say laser swords. Yeah, and it was CG the whole time. Which was awful. Just, the floor was CG. Why is the floor... Like, we have good floors that exist in the real world, you know. We don't have to make them out of CG. Keep your voice down, Clive. Also, I think I've seen people manage to get asps inside the base. Or there's other ships you can get in where they like really squeeze them in. It's just like, how have you done that? Yeah, high tones. We were talking about that earlier. Apparently, they've managed to break that part of the CG. So, yeah. Excuse me? No. Fighter aura keel back. Right. Yeah, apparently it's on the forum and they're working to resolve it, so maybe tomorrow, which I guess once I've done my rounds, I'm going to head back to the place and chill out. But yeah, with the other CG obviously finished, and I collected my reward for that. And I was about to say, have the scavengers stopped respawning? Oh, this is the bit where it goes wrong. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alex. I am. Right, they haven't stopped. You just killed them all again. Solid nuke. Solid work. But it's not dropping any of the stuff that I need now. But yeah, it's when yeah, Alex, that's classic. See, your new empire, and is that don't make me kill you, and you will try, isn't it? Justin, I am in HIP 19026. That is where I am. Just waiting for scavengers to spawn. A lot of waiting for scavengers. Hopefully, Anakin! The Sith are evil! And then, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil! And only a Sith works in absolutes. Now, I didn't mind Revenge of the Sith, actually. I quite liked that out of the prequel trilogy. Easy for me to say. That was 100% my favourite of them. Because if I did have to rank them, it would be episodes 3, 2, 1 in order. And Clive, stop. Oh, Alex, okay, you know all of the words. Gotcha. Yeah, and you're not wrong. Well, is that an absolute? Is that just a statement of fact that only a Sith deals in absolutes? Is that an absolute? Is it? I mean, that would make all facts absolutes, which means anyone who believes in facts. Hey, Data Rebel, how's it going, man? everyone is a Sith. I don't know. I don't know if you can say that. That seems an absolute. Give. They trouble. It's Clive with a V, not Clyde. He doesn't need any of that stuff. He's loud enough. He does not need a microphone. Set him up with his little cute little cat gaming headset. Punch people when turning right. Oh wow, any which way but loose. Yeah, that Anarith, that is 100% showing your age. Yeah, yeah, we are. It's like, when did we become the old men? Wait. Just shooting stuff. Okay, right. Well, it's come round to that kind of time. We're on a cool time for the stream today. So I'll be back streaming tomorrow between 8 PM and 10 PM BST. Not sure what I'm going to be playing yet. Possibly something old school. I might continue my Knights of the Old Republic playthrough because we haven't done that for a couple of weeks. And hopefully make some progress and become a Jedi by the end of the stream. I think that's going to be the plan. Nuke, I'm about to head off for the evening, so not so much. And so guys, before you go, please do make sure you like. If you haven't already and you're watching, think about subscribing, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So, once again, thank you for watching. Commander Plater, out.